Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me again. In our last reflection, we spoke about learning to listen. We explored the idea that guidance often comes gently and quietly, not as a loud voice, but as a gentle knowing that arises within us. Today, I would like to talk about something that naturally follows from listening. I would like to talk about attention. One of the passages from In the Stillness of Light says, "Attention is the purest form of devotion." When I first wrote these words, I found myself thinking about how much of our lives we spend being physically present, but mentally somewhere else. Have you noticed that? You can be sitting with someone you love, yet your mind is already thinking about tomorrow. You can be walking through a beautiful garden, but you're replaying yesterday's conversation. You can be enjoying a meal, yet you're thinking about the next thing that you have to do. Our bodies are here, but our attention is somewhere else. And when our attention leaves the present moment, we often lose something very precious. I don't believe that peace is something that we have to go and find. I think peace is something we notice when we stop leaving the moment we're in. Think about a sunset. A child rarely watches while it thinks about tomorrow. They simply watch. They become completely absorbed by what is in front of them. But somewhere along the line, many of us have forgotten how to experience life because we are always busy, always doing. We lose that ability. I often see this in my work as a therapist. People arrive feeling exhausted, not because they have physically been so busy, but because their attention is scattered in hundreds of different directions. They're carrying conversations that haven't even happened yet. They are replaying conversations that happened years ago. They worry about things that they cannot control. The nervous system doesn't know the difference between something that is happening right now and something that is being replayed over and over in the mind. The body responds as though the danger is still present. Perhaps that's one of the reasons why coming back to the present moment is so powerful. We begin to notice our breathing. We notice the chair that is supporting us. We notice the warmth of the sun on our backs. We can hear the sound of the birds. When you actually start to taste the tea that you are drinking, we are gently reminding the body that in this moment we are here, and often we are safe. I have come to believe that attention is one of the greatest gifts we can give. When you truly listen to another person without planning your reply, that is attention. When you put your phone aside and really look into someone's eyes, that is attention. When you sit quietly with your partner, your child, or your friend without trying to fix them, that is attention. And perhaps that's why it is such a powerful expression of love, because it silently says, I see you. You matter. And this moment that I'm spending with you matters. I also think we need to learn to give that same attention to ourselves. Many of us are incredibly compassionate towards other people, but when it comes to ourselves, we hurry past our own needs. We ignore our own exhaustion. We dismiss our own emotions. We will tell ourselves that we will rest later. We will breathe later. We will look after ourselves better later. But later has a habit of never arriving. So perhaps today I would like to invite you to do something very simple. Just for a few moments, become completely present. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice your breathing. Look around you. Listen to the sounds nearby. Allow yourself to arrive fully where you already are. You do not have to change anything. You do not have to achieve anything. Simply be there, because this moment is the only place where life is ever fully lived. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. Until next time, may your attention become a quiet gift to yourself and to everyone whose path you cross. Remember, when you give the moment your full attention, you give it back to God. Until next time.